In the North American forest, a rabbit heads into his house to put the berries he just picked in the pantry, only to discover that his food was stolen. Meanwhile, Sam Snow and Kit Casey are at Clade HQ, the covered league of animal detective experts. They're reading old case files solved by the legendary Clade Director Scratch. She, however, never solved the Roxy Raider incident. Director Scratch then lets them know about the rabbit situation. The two agents' mission is to figure out who the thief is and return the stolen food. Sam and Kit fly to their destination. All the animals in the woods say that their food was stolen. The agents interview the forest dwellers one by one and promise to get their food back. Kit and Sam find out that the thief is an omnivore, good at picking locks, that they can either fly or climb, and they can see in the dark. They also find a paw print on the pantry door and on the tree trunk. Director Scratch deduces that the thief is a raccoon. This case reminds her of the Roxy Raider incident, a case she couldn't close. Roxy Raider was the trickiest bandit and a master thief. Just then, Roxy Raider turns up, steals Kit's pen, and taunts them. The two agents chase after her but fail to catch her. Kit knows that raccoons are strong swimmers, and sometimes they wash their food because it makes their paws extra sensitive. That way, they can really feel what they're eating. Sam deduces that the thief headed to the river. Roxy Raider is washing her strawberries in the river when the trio show up. They surround her and confront her. They force her to collect food for the starving animals. The raccoon feels sorry when a baby bird begs her to help them. She helps the agents pick more fruit, worms, and nuts. All the animals are given fair amounts of food to survive the winter season. The mom bird offers the raccoon some seeds. Roxy promises never to steal again. Director Scratch is relieved to have closed the case. On the plane, she realizes that Roxy stole her pen and left a paw print on her jacket. In the African grasslands, young giraffes are being taught how to reach leaves by either using their necks or tongues. A storm hits, and the teacher realizes that Gordy is missing and that he left his hat on a branch. Sam and Kit are tasked with figuring out where Gordy went. They interview the giraffes, but their voices are muffled. Kit explains that giraffes talk in really low voices, but she called for backup. My squad turn up with some audio gear, and the two agents manage to hear them. The teachers are worried about Gordy. The savannah's too dangerous for him out on his own. The two agents look for clues and deploy clue bots. They discover footprints and follow Gordy's trail. They spot a watering hole full of hippos and rhinos basking in the pond. Sam is about to question them when a crocodile shows up. Kit warns Sam about the predator and that he can't know that a young giraffe is loose. Reggie overhears them and tells them that he's seen Gordy heading towards the river. The two agents don't see any rivers on the map, but they hear water flowing. They spot more giraffe prints that lead to a river. They question a turtle, but he claims he didn't see Gordy. He, however, lets them know that the river only fills up with water after big rainstorms. Sam deduces that Gordy must have crossed the river before it formed. The two agents start crossing the river when they notice a flash flood coming their way. Sam gets stuck, but Kit holds his hand during the flash flood. They resume walking and come across a big tree. Sam notices that the leaves on the trees have been eaten. They hear a humming sound and follow it. They find Gordy and learn that giraffes hum to each other. They take him back to his class. The three hum while running. Gordy reunites with his teacher and classmates. The two agents manage to close another case file, and they fly back to HQ.